There, here are they. Sainsbury's mushroom rice, 2 minutes. 49 pence, 250 gram. There's the old nitrogens there. They've been in cupboard a while. They do make softer rice. I do like a bit of firmness to my rice. I like boiling it myself on the speed. Today, where's day? It's right there. November. And with this, we're going to have, I just took that lid off so you can have a look before they get microwave. You don't want to overcook them because it'll go to rubber if you do. Nice smell to it. There's a bit of smell of mushrooms in there. I've tried this with some mushroom soup and it was a massive error. I've done a video. I won't advise that. Right, making a mistake. Gale force winds 35 an hour out there. Bit of bread and butter here. Old damper. #1 bread. 16 slices. £1.50. And what we've got here, I like to save my cruster when I'm having bread and butter. I won't have it for sandwiches, I have it for toast, but I like to have it bread and butter. Let's have a bite. Oh, flavour that bread. Oh, man, to them later. With that mushroom rice, we're going to have these. Middle, I think the 189, they keep bringing prices up. They've been in the freezer about a month, 450 gram. There's the old nitrogen and the old ingredients. Now I like haddock, I don't like cod. Obvious reasons, anybody who's bothered to look. First time I had that, we in subsidised canteen at work. Fish and chip Friday. Pollock. Tastes very, very, very similar to haddock. In fact, I don't think you'd be able to tell difference. Every Friday. Mushy peas and battered pollock. Didn't bother with chips. Not interested in chips. And there's salmons in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fish fingers. I ain't wasted that space. Don't you worry about that. I've finished something else off in there. Right, the rice has been in 2 minutes there. Absolutely steaming, that rice. See it staying there? You can you? Let's get it on anyway. Never overcook this microwave rice because it will turn to rubber. You've really got to keep your eye on it. But it's only a 2-minute job. Any left in there? There's a bit of a mushroom there, but I'm not going to be that tight to scrape it out. #1 bread over there. Where's my fork? I ain't got one. Get a fork out. I'm going to try that white fish fingers and that other item of cooking. You see how light that is? Hang on, do you see it there? Oh, individual bits of rice, because if you don't crush them up before you microwave them, the stick turn to rubber again, so you've got to really break them down. Let's try a bit anyway. That one's stuck together. Is that on rubber? No, fortunately. Let's have a look. Nice mouthful here, alright. Mushroom, 49 pence. Dropped a few down here to throw them away. Not a lot of flavour coming out of it. I like my rice. She's plain there. There's not a lot of mushroom coming out of that. No way of getting away from it. It's the way it is here. Just about right. Right. Look at this here. Bit of a stone here. That'll do alright. Pollock fish fingers, and I put in the last of my spam. There it is. Look. Been in about 18 minutes at 160. Last couple of minutes I've run them at 200 to crisp them out. Really crisp them out. 5 fish fingers there, that's right. What was left of that spam from yesterday. I've always cut them into little squares now instead of lengthway rectangles. See how crispy they are. Yeah, I had the cheese toasty spam again yesterday. And that cheese was very salty. It was rather salty. It was taking over the sandwich. Couldn't even taste spam hardly. Tomato sauce were helping. But I put too much cheese on, but it had been in there 8 weeks. It needed to be used up. It was too much, so it made it too salty. Cheese is normally salty. When you melt it and cook it, it gets even saltier. There's excess salt in that. Taste the difference range from Sainsbury's. I'll not be buying that again. It were alright till 1:30 in the morning. I knew all about that then. So I'm saying there, I'll be buying it again. Have a look at this spam here. This has been in 18 minutes. 160, 170 I should say. Dumped up to 2, last 2 minutes. It's crisp it out. Bit salty that, but not as salty as that cheese. That cheese was bad. Not bad off, but salt it didn't be in. Bit chewy that. I think I've overcooked it. Clearly I've overcooked that spam. Looks alright, but it's over chewy. Overcooked. So I wanted to cook these fish fingers, right? Pollock fish fingers. They're about $1.89 now. They might be £2.19, you know. Can't remember. They used to always be $1.79. 15 of them. Pollock. Yeah, well, she's zooming in there. Look at that zoomer in it. She zoomed down there. There it is. That's the angle, is it? So I'm holding that. Yeah, look at that. Listen. You got a nice crispiness to that bread crumb there. But that pollock fish, it just tastes to me like haddock. Spot on. Light and airy fish there, alright. Full flavour fish. Hang on, let's have a look here. Just going to zoom in again. Zoom in right. Get me hand in there, messing about. How white that pollock is there. Just tastes like haddock. Can't beat this. Red hot. Ooh, flavour coming out of that fish. Spot on. Frozen. Bit of this rice. It's only been in 2 minutes at 800-watt microwave. It's a bit chewy now, that. Looking alright, my food is flying everywhere. Wasting rice. I'm going to put some beetroot on there. A bit of beetroot. Well, that is £1.09 from Lidl. I like my beetroot. There's the old nitrogens, the old ingredients. She's not zooming in right there. What's it say? Beetroot slices with vinegar. I'm going to have some of this. Freshly opened. Look at that. I can't get enough beetroot, me. I only used to have it with a salad. And I thought, hang on, it'll go with chips, this. So I ate it with chips. Then I had it with rice. Then I have it with everything I can put it on. Do like my beetroot. Lovely beetroot. Do prefer crinkle cooks. You get a bit of crunch. Obviously. You don't have that crinkle cut, you get the sliced ones. They are a bit sloppy and soft. That'll do nice with that. Look at that there. Plenty here. £1.09 a jar. I think I paid for that in Lidl. I'm going to have to put this in the fridge. I don't think there's any room in there. I bet you can't guess why. And them balls in there. Try a bit of that beetroot. Just put that in the fridge. It's been on side. It's a bit warm. Don't mind because it's in pickle. And it hasn't been open, so where did you get it? That fish finger is magnificent. You haven't tried that pollock, you've got to give it a crack if you like haddock. I'm telling you that for now. Back over to spam. It has been overcooked. Only by a couple of minutes. It has made it a bit chewy. But it's alright. sauces. Now I could put Heinz sour cream on there, but I'm not gonna. I'll go with rice and fish fingers. I want to try a bit more of the Heinz. Sainsbury's ketchup. Amazing with this, alright. Let's try it again. That's what it's saying. A little bit of rice there. Yeah. Bit of spam there. Bit of rice with it. Yeah. Nice tanginess on the end of that tomato sauce. I have no problem whatsoever of buying that instead of Heinz now. When my Heinz runs out, if I can't get it cheap, I'll be buying that. There'll be no moaning here. I have overcooked that spam. A little bit chewy there. It's not an issue. Get some beetroot in there. Beetroot and jacket potato and salad cream. Have to have that. That's my spuds bought. Yeah. Dozen jackets in that oven there. Well, the numbers, I don't know what they are. Bit of dial up there. Number one bread, I've already ate before that come out. Can't get over this bread. Moist, full malty flavour. I've always had oatmeal, always. About 3 whites I'll have a year, that's when oatmeal's not working. I used to always get that little one, their oatmeal one, till I had a bad batch loaf. Tasted like it was full of chemicals, I hadn't cleaned ovens out right, rinsed them. So that's when I tried that bread from one at Sainsbury's. Taste the difference range. I ain't looking back neither. That's number one bread round here, alright. Absolutely magnificent. That's about what? Just over £1 worth with bread and butter. Just over £1 or something. Look at that. Magnificent sauce, fish fingers. Absolutely excellent. Look how white that is. A bit of black there. Bit of skin there. Lovely beetroot. A little bit chewy spam. Lacking in flavour of mushroom rice. Excellent number one bread. I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10. Because I've overcooked my spam. And rice hasn't got much flavour. A little bit of touch of rubberiness to it now and all. Just a touch. Right, what did I get number there? Whatever it was. Cheerio.